everyone. This is Scott Matla of Locked On Canadiens here with 5 things you need to know about the Montreal Canadiens ahead of the 2022-2023 NHL season. And thing number 1 is this is now Kent Hughes' Montreal Canadiens. This is not Marc Bergevin's Montreal Canadiens. There are still going to be some growing pains as a rookie general manager learns the ropes here, but it's part of that trusting the process. This is a new look, and it's very different from the years we've seen prior. It takes a little bit of belief, and it takes a little bit of time, but the results are already paying off quite well for the Canadiens. There's still more growing pain to happen, but the Canadiens itself seem to be on the right track. Thing number 2, it's the Caufield and Nick Suzuki show in Montreal this year. Everyone knows that from their time together during the Canadian Stanley Cup run through last season. Even when things weren't working out, it is very clear these two are the building blocks for the future success of the Montreal Canadiens. Nick Suzuki was named captain in the offseason, and obviously Cole Caufield had a dominant second half under Martin St. Louis. They are going to be the reason why people are tuning in and why you should be tuning in as well. All steps leading forward here, they should be getting better and better, building on what they've already done. Thing number 3, Juraj Slafkovský, the number 1 overall pick from this summer's entry draft in Montreal. The gigantic Slovak is a treat to watch. He was just here in Buffalo at the rookie tournament. He has so much tantalizing skill that above all else, you should be tuning in to watch him. Here's the thing. Should they have taken Shane Wright? You're never going to know unless you watch both guys play. And I can tell you, he's a treat to watch with the puck. He skates like the wind, and he's built like a brick house. He is truly someone you're going to want to tune in to watch every single night. Thing number 4, Martin St. Louis, and can he work his magic with Sean Monahan and some of these other players on the Montreal Canadiens? He did an almost messiah amount of work last year, getting Cole Caufield back on track, turning Christian Dvorak into another good NHL player after a down season. He's got Sean Monahan, who's coming off several disappointing years in Calgary and a mountain of injuries. What can he do with the former first-round pick and Evgeny Dadonov, who came over in the Shea Weber trade? Can he get them to their peak form and have them flipped for more assets at the trade deadline? Or can he make them good enough that they want to stick around the Montreal Canadiens? We're going to find out what Martin St. Louis can do as he also goes through his learning process, a lot like Kent Hughes is at the head of the Canadiens here. And thing number 5, they got to build on what's been a very strong, positive offseason under Kent Hughes and Jeff Gorton. They got to keep the vibes right here with the fan base, or as everyone knows, fickle fan bases can turn very quickly. There's still some apprehension because this is a very stark contrast to what the Canadiens were beforehand, but everything is there. It's laid out. There is a process and there's a reasoning for everything this team is doing. They're being very transparent. They need to build on that now. They were one of the worst teams in the NHL last year. They're potentially going to be one of the worst teams in the league this year, but can they build on that and continue to build positives as this team marches towards, becoming a playoff team and becoming a contender once again? You are now fully in the know about the 2022-2023 Montreal Canadiens. Be sure to subscribe to Locked On Canadiens for free wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube to keep up with the Habs all season long. I am Scott Matla, one of your hosts. You can also follow my other host at The Active Stick, Laura Saba, for all your Montreal Canadiens needs.